get all that crud and that old food and bacteria out of there, and then put some warm water down there with some baking soda.
This is the Checka Pro Radio Show. Checka Pro Joe has assembled a team of pre-qualified home service contractors to bring you the latest in services, products, and techniques. Now, here's your host, the man with a hard hat and tool belt, Checka Pro Joe.
A handy invention that goes back decades and decades. I used to have one of these when I was a kid as well in the kitchen, and that's the garbage disposal. It is a great product to grind up, by the way, the right food products. But often it stinks. We get this question all the time here at Checka Pro Radio. Why does my garbage disposal smell? Why does it stink? Well, I brought an expert on, Bobby Crowder. He is a plumber in Surprise, Arizona. Bobby, how are you?
Hey, Joe. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to answer this question. Why do garbage disposals stink?
That's a good question. Well, first of all, what goes inside a garbage disposal? It's usually food particles, everything you can pretty much stuff down there. So over time, those food particles will, stick against the walls, sit inside the disposal, and underneath the little boot that's right there, underneath that, bacteria forms and stuff like that. So there should be a monthly or every month or so, you should be cleaning that out. What I always tell people, if your boot right there, easily to remove, you can remove it and clean it. If not, get underneath there, get all that crud and that old food and bacteria out of there, and then put some warm water down there with some baking soda. Vinegar works great too. A lot of people, they say, I put orange peels and stuff like that down there. You can do that because it's the citrus, it's the acid that can, destroy that bacteria and stuff like that. But you also want to put some ice cubes down there. Now people say, oh, okay, I want to sharpen my blades. That's not going to sharpen your blades. What it does is those ice cubes grind up and it starts cleaning the inside of the walls of the garbage disposal. So you want to throw some ice cubes down there, turn it on, start cleaning that out, then put some, like I said, baking soda down there with some warm water. Then you can also do, vinegar as well, and clean the little boot there that you see right in your sink. I call it a boot because it's, a little rubber boot. You kind of do this on a monthly basis. It's good for it. Also, what I recommend too is like a bio clean. It's a powder you put down there, and it's got like the good bacteria that'll chew away the bad bacteria. So that helps out a lot. So if you do this on a monthly or every few months basis, you'll have a nice, clean smelling garbage disposal.
Those are some great tips. I think I'm going to use those as well. Thank you, Bobby. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on.
Checka Pro is your local source for pre-qualified contractors. Stay tuned for more of the Checka Pro Radio Show.